Okay. There's a trans woman called Lia Thomas who transitioned, and she's also athlete. She's an athlete, and she's a swimmer, you know. And before she transitioned, she swam with, I'm gonna say males because she competed against other males predominantly, you know. And she ranked about 400 and something, but she transitioned and she says, I'm a woman now. And because I'm a woman, I should compete against females. And when she competed, I think there was a 500 freestyle, she dominated. She won. And she came in first, like almost a minute ahead of the second place winner, Emmer Wyant. I'm probably saying her name wrong. Sorry, girl. Emmer Wyant came in second. Everyone's like, yay, girl, you go, girl. And unfortunately for her, like when they got onto the podium, Lisa was first and Emma was second. When Emma was greeted with her prize, everyone cheered and roared and like, yay, Emma, you beat the other females. And Lisa, they were like, some cheered and some kind of booed, which I felt bad. I don't boo her. But it's because, of course, Lisa's gonna win. Like, she went through male puberty. She lived as a man for many a years. She has the body type of a male. She has the bone structure, the wingspan, all the stuff that women will never get because we don't go through puberty as males, you know? So, like, her winning wasn't a big deal. It's like, of course you won, you know? But, you know, Emma, she won against people more like her. So it was like she was seen as the real winner, you know? And I get it. But, I mean, I feel like if I was an athlete, this would probably piss me off too. And it's pissing off a lot of women, but women can't talk about this. They can't say, this isn't fair, guys. This isn't fair. They can't say, oh, they get canceled. They will get canceled. They'll lose their scholarships. They'll lose this. Women can't talk about it now. And I'm talking about women who identify as just a woman. A woman, not a cis woman. Because most females, and I say most females, identify as women because they're female. And that's it. You know, they don't call themselves cis women, you know. And they just feel it's like unfair. And I think it is. It is unfair. Like, Lisa, I get it. I will call you a woman because you say you're a woman for sure, but you lived your life as a man. You went through puberty. But there have been a few other races. Like that race, she dominated it. Like it was like probably over like not over. It was like almost a minute. She swam and ended her race, and the other women were still swimming for almost a minute after she won. But now there was other races. I think that was the 500 race or something. But she had a 100-yard race. She stopped. She placed 8th, and there was another race where 200 race where she placed 5th. And I'm sorry. If you're able to lap women almost a minute, but all of a sudden now you're 8th and 5th, I'm calling cap. You just seeing that people are like, I'm calling cap. That was on purpose. Like, I'm tired of these people telling me. Only because the only reason I'm winning is because I was born a male and I went through male puberty and I got all this testosterone and my hands are bigger and my wingspan is bigger. I'm tired of that. Let me show them that I can lose to females. That's what I'm thinking. You know? So, you guys know about Jazz. Jazz is a trans woman and she never went through male puberty. She was transitioned at a young age. I think there was like some blockers she was given and stuff like that. So she never went through male puberty. That chick, if me and her had to square up, I feel like me and her, we were on equal standing, you know? Because I remember when I was in school as a young girl, before all of us, males and females, went through puberty, the guys would want to arm wrestle me. And I was bodying those guys. I was like, cha-cha, cha-cha. I was the arm wrestling queen that beat all the boys. And the boys like, yeah. But the following year, through summer, a lot of these guys, a lot of these boys changed their voices. Testosterone, the voices got deeper, cracking. They got a little taller. They came to me like, yo, Ange, what's up with the arm wrestling? Let's try it again. I was like, I'm fine. I went through my puberty too, but it's not like a male's puberty. It's like, I got you. All these males, all these guys just destroyed me. It's like, dang, puberty's a thing. But it's funny. I was still cool with these guys, but they laughed at it like, you ain't beating us now, bitch. We grown up. We grown up, Like, hey, And that's the thing. Like, males and females are different, especially if you're going through puberty. Like, Jazz didn't go through puberty, so I'm like, girl, want to arm wrestle? I probably can beat her. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Sports has never been about how you feel, how you identify. It's never been, oh, you feel like a woman. Okay, you could go on the woman's team. Oh, you feel like a man. Oh, you should go on the man's team. Has always been based on biology because we're not the same. We go through different puberties. We have different testosterone levels and stuff like that, and how our bodies develop. It was never about how you identify. It has never been. Like, imagine sports was about who your sexual preference was. I prefer men. I prefer women. Okay, if you prefer men, you need to just compete against the people who also prefer men. You prefer women? You should compete against people who also prefer women. It's never been about feelings. It was about biology. It's about what you can do. And if a trans woman went through puberty, I'm sorry, girl. I can't arm wrestle you. You will beat me all the time unless I fucking cheat or something like that. So I hear her pain. She wants to be seen as a woman. And people will treat her as a woman. But when it comes to sports, it's not about being a woman. It's about being a female. Females compete against other females. Males compete against other males. It has nothing to do with female feelings. That's how it's always been. So I don't know. I know she was throwing them races. I'm sorry. After she won, like almost a minute, like the time difference between the female, the second place woman, Emma, people were like, oh, come on. Come on. Can we talk about this? Then she was like, ah, shit, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to lose the next few races so I can show these people like, oh, females can beat me too. It's not because I was born male and went through male puberty and my body type is way different from them. No. I won because I feel like a woman and they also feel like a woman. And so we're all equal. It's sad. Like, you can't talk about this unless you get, like, you'll get canceled. You'll be called a phobic person. When things are just, it's just basic. I can't arm wrestle you. I can't.